Okay. We are back. Sorry for the stream that stopped, but internet issues. It stopped for a bit, but we are good now. On Aussie dollar buys, we have a small break and retest on the zone, and hence that's the reason we have a good rejection from this support. We almost close to make a new high above this one, and we're having continuation now as expected. Momentum is pretty good, so we should continue to the upside. Little by little, fill this range, and after that, we'll see. Yes, I'm in the trade. Just rewind for a bit, and you'll hear me say that I just entered buys. Let's see how it goes. Looks like a good opportunity. It might come a little lower because this is where candles are closed. So it can come around here for the retest. And let's wait for that. Like I said, stop loss is below this previous wick or the previous candle. I think there's no need for more. EU looks better. Well, you can take it if it looks better, then you can take it. But I want to take Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar looks better to me. Think is okay, Linda. Thank you. Have a nice day. The thing is about Aussie dollar. This is a 4-hour support, and we got rejected a lot of times. This candle got rejected all the way up, closed bullish. Next one came all the way down, got rejected all the way up, closed bullish. Just the bullish momentum is just building up. And we closed even above this. But the main thing was to close above this level. So we do have a breakout. And I don't see price coming down once again. After we got two small confirmations that price is going to push to the upside, and we have a clean range to fill to the upside now. There's nothing that would be a problem. The only thing is that it can come a little deeper for that retest, After that, still should continue on. If it does come a little lower, I'll enter again. And we'll see. Stop loss is only 10 pips. There's no need for more. So we'll see. You lost a trade on NZD US dollar? Why is that, Erman? Please see this chart. Okay, send a chart. Erman, what did you take? Where did you lose? This was a nice break and retest. Where did it went wrong? Long on the retest? Where? Still, I don't understand where did you enter or what? Euro USD can do the same thing also after the retest, but for now I am on Aussie dollar. Doesn't EJ shows an entry to the downside? I don't see that. Show me a chart. What do you see? What will be the next entry if Aussie dollar falls? Like I said here, this is where candles are closed. This is a white line. let's see. Aussie dollar is coming lower. Okay, I'm entering here my last entry and not entering any other entries than this. This is my last one. If it does push lower, then not gonna enter more. This is my last one. Even though I thought to enter at the white one, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's take a look at your chart, MI. Bearish close. How can downside be bullish? Please explain. I don't understand your question. What do you mean? Why did it push up? Because there was support. What does this matter that it closed bearish? It got rejected from support here. That's why it pushed up. That's all we can say there. Yes, so Herman, were you on buys or sells? I don't know. Because if you were in buys, you should be in profit now. So I don't know. What's the thing there? Okay, so why did you get stopped? Maybe your stop loss was too tight. Because it looks perfect. Don't forget the siren. Okay, let's go for the siren. We have a trade, so the siren is on. But it makes a weird noise. So I think that's enough. Now, only thing that we need to do is wait. Wait and see what happens. Your charts are dark. Charts are perfect. They look pretty good. Yeah, very nice rejection. Let's see if it's gonna push more. It doesn't make sense at all to continue down because everything is pointing to the upside. It's just a matter of time. Beitu, you're on EU? Okay, good then. EU is good too. Just choose the Aussie dollar for me. So now you have two trades. No, just one trade. Two positions, but it's one trade. Okay, so let's see. Little by little, plenty of time. It's only 20 minutes, so we got another 40 minutes, and this can go way too far in 40 minutes. What will be second target? Well, let's think about first target, then we'll talk about second target. EU coming for a retest? It already did, I think. Let's see. Yesterday we had a good trade, quick one on GBPUSD, so we need the same thing on Aussie dollar now. 10 pips at least, because it's slow pair. 10 pips is almost filling this previous wick here, so we'll wait for that. GBP/JPY is in this big consolidation. It's gonna take some time now. God knows when it's gonna break, because I don't know. We have a minor zone here, so if it doesn't continue down and break below, then it should break above this. If it does break above that, we have a good range to fill to the upside, almost 50 pips once it breaks above. So we might trade in this consolidation because it's pretty big now. It's a 100 pip consolidation box. Up 25 pips. Should I hold or take profits? Well, if you are pleased with these profits, then take them, close them. Anybody ever traded on Oanda before? Yes. And I didn't like Oanda at all. But it's been like 2 years since I traded, so now I don't know how it goes. But when I did, it was not a good experience. Is it possible to change candle colors? Can't really see them. Maybe check the settings on YouTube, because maybe you're running the video at 3, run it to 720 p60, because maybe it's default at 360p and you can't see colors, because 760 it's pretty good, everything is clear, even on the phone. If you're on the computer it's way better also, but even on the phone it seems perfect. If not, then from the next stream we're gonna change it. Have my partial stop loss below the pre and current 1 hour low. Beitu, let me take a look. Your stop loss is below this? Then it's good.
My normal stop loss is right there. Yeah, exactly. And my partial stop loss, I set it up on Magic Keys, is below the current. Yeah, right there, because it already came for retest, and now it's.
No, maybe you should move it, because there's plenty of time. It might try one more time, then push. Just put it below this wick here, because if it does come all the way down here, that's not a good sign. Yeah. Just like Aussie dollar is not a good sign if it does come all the way down here. So we should reject from the current price.
Yeah, exactly. I was waiting for rejection right now, but yeah, it's moving now. It's moving little by little.
Yeah, there's plenty of time, so it might take some time, but at the end, we'll see what happens.
My entry is at 8584, so right where price is right now.
Yeah, That partial stop, maybe you should move it. Just put
Okay.
it below here because you might get stopped and price still can push up.
Okay. All right.
So you don't regret then why did you move your stop. It's a small stop anyway, so EU will come lower. It got rejected from 4 hour. Where do you see the 4 hour? The 4 hour is all the way up here. So that should be the next target. Change to the 4 hour and see that the next resistance is all the way up here. So there's still more room to push up. This small zone here is a minor, I think shouldn't be a problem. But if this is going to be a problem, then we're going to find out. Because Aussie dollar is acting the same, so we'll see what happens. There's still time. Okay, it is Friday today. I totally forgot that it's Friday. totally forgot that it is Friday. Totally. Because we use lower risk on Fridays. Do you have Juma prayers on Kosovo? Of course we have. It's in 3 hours. Yeah, EU is a little bit risky, but that's a minor zone. I think it shouldn't. That shouldn't be a problem. So we'll see. What happens in Friday to make it lower risk? Like I said before, most of traders close their positions on Friday. They don't let them during the weekend. So if price let's say is pushing up and it goes all the way to this resistance here, and everyone was in buy, so everyone is going to close at resistance. Maybe it is going to break above somewhere like 10-20 pips, then people are going to close their positions. While it comes to make the retest, we think that okay, it's going to be a retest and it's going to continue, but everyone closed their positions, so there's no buy pressure anymore and price can reject all the way down. This is for Fridays, because people can close their positions. We've seen that on Fridays. Sometimes there's some huge rejections or some big wicks left. That can be one of the reasons why it happens. So that's why we should use lower risk, because the chances of fake outs are a little bit higher than usual. Algos, yeah, algos can be good, but I think people are programming them wrong. They're just making them sell highs, buy lows, and we know that uh, on algos they don't put stops at all, or if they put stops, they put like 100 pip stop loss. So whenever it breaks this resistance, they don't stop. They just keep selling and selling until God knows when it start to reject, and that's how they blow the accounts. But thing is, why would you put your stop, let's say, 20 pips above this resistance? I mean, if it does closes above, why would you give it another 10 pips yourself as a loss? Because once it closes above, that means price is going to continue up. There's no point putting a stop loss 20 pips above this. Is it a buy or sell order? Babypips.com. That's where you should go, and you will find out, is it a buy or sell. That's a basic thing you should know. If any of you guys are new here, I would suggest you to go and learn the basics, because you're not gonna have an idea what we do here. So better get some information before. We'll see. Aussie dollar is pushing down. It's 2 pips in drawdown. We have a stop loss 10 pips below the wick, previous candle wick here, because I think that's when the trade becomes not valid anymore. If it does come all the way back down there. So the whole point is to wait until the candle closes. That's what matters. Can you tell me if you agree with this idea? Yes, of course. Let's take a look. Okay, what did I do wrong here? Yes, I agree with this idea. We'll wait for a break and retest. We don't know if we're gonna get the breakout because right now it looks like it's pushing up. But if we do get a break below, then it might be a good opportunity. But it's Friday. I didn't look at the news. What do we have today? Let's take a look. Okay. Retail sales on CAD in 5 hours, almost 5 hours, less than 5 hours now. So I'm gonna be careful. Some USD news also in 6 hours. Anything else? Nothing else. So I think we're good for the news. There's no news. We are safe unless it comes any unexpected news. That can be possible. But we will see. Euro USD and Aussie dollar can still continue up. Like I said before, this is where candles are closed on the white line, so that could be just a retest, deeper retest. And I entered before because I didn't want to let this go with 2-3 pips, because lately I've been waiting for that perfect retest and been missing some. So entering 2-3 pip range, it's still good. Doesn't make a huge difference. We'll see. There's plenty of time. Plenty of time. GJ, if it does break above this minor zone here inside of this big consolidation, then we might consider buys. Right now it's rejecting. There's more chance of breaking below maybe. Sleepy? Not sleepy actually. Today I'm pretty good. Woke up early and started the stream early than usual because I took some good sleep last night. So I was ready and awake. NU NSD US dollar still retest the 4 level. It's a second retest on NZD US dollar, so I don't know about that. Hold fast nations at war. Let's take a look at that. I'm gonna search for it. Oh, not there. Give me a second. Watching the trailer. Let's see. I like games with wars. Okay, I'm gonna leave the game now and see what happens with Aussie dollar. Looks like it's pushing down, and yeah, looks like we're gonna take a loss here. Looks like a fake out's gonna happen this hour. We have another 13 minutes, and can we still reject in 13 minutes? We might, but it doesn't look pretty good right now. It doesn't look pretty good. We'll see if we're gonna get stopped or not. Is there chances of continuation still? Until the candle closes, there's still chances of continuation. But for now, still waiting. Either stop loss or wait for the candle to close. Should we close? No. Until it hits stop loss. Stop loss is below the previous wick. So when that hits, we're out. And it's very close to that price. It's another 2 pips, I think. Let's see how it goes. The thing is, we don't close the trade before it hits stop loss, because there's still time and it might reject. This is another support too. So we can reject too. If we use a bigger stop loss, we might get, we might avoid this loss, but it's just gonna, don't remember the word, but we're gonna get stopped later on, even if we use a bigger stop, because if it does close like this, probably gonna move to a downside. There is a very good opportunity at CAD JPY. We'll see. Let's wait and see what happens with this first, because it is very close. Let me take a look. Yeah, not yet, not yet. We still have time. 2 pips away. We'll see. 10 minutes left to the candle close. So if we don't get stopped until the candle close, that's going to be good, because next candle can give us a small pullback here. So we can take a small loss here, not the 10 pip loss that we were ready for. So next candle, when there's a fake out, is going to be a retest of the fake out, and that can happen too here. So that's why we don't close before the candle closes, or stop loss get hit, which can be an option too. But we'll see. We got rejected, This is another support too, so that's why we're getting rejected. Okay, Erman, I'm gonna take a look at that game later on. So there was a question, or CAD JPY is a good opportunity, someone said. John Wick said. So I don't know about CAD JPY. I think we don't have like enough rejections at this level. I wouldn't take it. So we'll wait for it later on. Maybe we'll have more rejections so we can make a decision. Okay, so what if Aussie dollar closes above? What if? I still don't like it anymore. I don't like it anymore just because it made this whole drop to the downside. I'd rather wait for the next candle to give me another confirmation. Just because this was not expected to happen. This should have been already gone to the upside, to the next zone. So we have another 8 minutes, but I think I'm gonna take a 5 pip loss here, since I have the chance, because I think this might continue down now. It can come higher for the retest of the fake out, so it can give you a chance of closing the loss even lower than that. But I think for me, 5 pips a loss here, I think it's not bad, because we can make it back easy. Not the same to make a 20-30 pip loss. Making a 5 pip loss back is way easier. Now it's only 4 pips, so even better. It is even better now. Gonna take a loss. Yeah, true. That's what I said. Why I wanted to. Why it's not good this anymore? Because it lost that momentum. It was in a great momentum. We had good, not good. We had some great rejections. See, we had two bullish candles. Momentum was very good. Price, this candle closed pretty good, closed bullish, and there was only needed a small pullback here and a big push to the next resistance, but looks like it lost that momentum and it didn't do. It rejected once or twice, but it was not enough for us. So it lost that momentum now. I don't like it anymore. So what can we do here is wait for the next candle to see what happens. So we'll see. Can this continue up still? It can, because this is another support here on Aussie dollar, but I don't want to be in a trade where I have dots. So this whole candle should have not been like this at all. This should have gone max at least at this white line here, 0.73180. That would be the maximum pullback, and should have continued to the upside. It didn't happen, so we're gonna start to look at other pairs. Euro US dollar is the same, so you have the chance of cutting your losses short here at 3-4 pips. Better than leaving it to go and make it worse. Next candle might just come up and drop, so we'll see. Am I looking for sells on this pair? I'm not looking for sells because sells doesn't make sense for now yet, so nothing for now.
Yeah, I closed my position as well.
Yeah, it didn't continue that momentum, that good momentum that was, didn't continue. So there's no point holding now. They can make another drop. Maybe if they come later on and close around here again, I might consider it because it would be definitely a good confirmation. But for now, it's nothing happening.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah,
GBP JPY is breaking down, and Euro JPY as well.
yeah.
Let's see
Well,
if we can break to the downside.
3 minutes left. That's the worst thing. And GJ looks very promising. So the thing is, if we do get a break before, it is going to be very hard because in 3 minutes, I don't know if that's going to be possible. I wish we could have some more time so we can get the retest. And what can happen is this candle closing like this, next one push all the way down.
Yeah, that will
That's what's
probably
gonna
happen, right?
yeah. Thing is on GJ we have a big daily wick here, and we can fill this wick probably if we close below. If we close below, we can fill this wick, and that's what I said. I'm more for shorts on GJ, and it would make more sense. It would fill this daily wick, but are we gonna get a chance to enter? Yeah, we'll see about that. Would be unfortunate because yesterday we couldn't cash because we didn't have any retest, and if we don't get today either, could be a shame. Alex, have a nice day. See you. Have a nice weekend too. Okay, GJ is going nice. 1 minute left anyway. So unfortunate. We are unfortunate. Let's see. Yeah, probably not gonna have a breakout. There's still 1 minute left. So okay, so this idea is that are you thinking about this support here? What about this? There are plenty of rejections and plenty of zones in between, so it is very messy. Even these buys were a bit messy since this 4 hour had had an impact on the trade because it got rejected. So the downside is the same thing. We have a 1 hour support here. Next one is around here, so too many zones. And it looks like there was a fake out on EU. All USD pairs got rejected. Don't know why, but it did happen. Aussie dollar closed below. Not gonna think about sells. Why? Because we're at support here. Who knows? We might still have a push to the upside. Still. Official, we wouldn't be stopped out yet here because it didn't come below the wick where was our entry. But anyway, we took a small loss. Better. Can this come here? For those who still are in the trade, it can come, but I don't know if it's worth it to wait for that. GJ, not a breakout yet. CAD JPY, I don't like this to be honest. It's only 2-3 candles. It's not enough confirmation for me, so we'll stay away from that. Euro CAD, nothing. Looks like we don't have anything.
What about NZD/USD?
NZD/USD, what about it? Do you want to take sells?
Yeah, I was thinking about this fake out, but I don't really know.
No, I don't like that much.
The downside is
It's
messy.
3 pips below. 3 pips. Can we have? Is 3 pips a good confirmation? I don't think so.
Oh, I have my line
here
a little higher, but at 67845 on the 1 hour chart.
If you look at the 4 hour, where are the most of the candles closed? Here.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
These
exactly.
are this was like a small fake out at this time because once price closed below, it didn't go above this level anymore and then pushed all the way down. And this candle got rejected and closed below this, right? Then
Yeah,
this
exactly.
one closed above this and also above this. So we might still, continue up. But like I said, it is Friday, so people might have, closed their positions and there's no buy pressure anymore. So it happens we do have a small fake out. This was like the perfect example. Even though the first retest, it was perfect. So this was a second one, and that's one more reason. So we'll see what happens. Aussie dollar, too many zones to be honest, too many zones in between, and maybe we just need to wait for this whole thing to break. And don't try to trade the middle zones because it's not safe. Yeah, nothing is happening right now. It's very slow. EA is closed above this resistance. Been rejecting a few times. I don't trust EA to be honest. So I'll just wait. Euro NZD 4 hour. Euro NZD. The 1 hour doesn't look that good. The 4 hour looks like a break and retest. Yeah. Looks like it already got rejected. Looks good, to be honest, because it looks like this is a strong resistance. And it closed below that. The only thing is that already got rejected. That's 15 pips. This is why this is red, because it's very volatile. See, small move, but already did 15 pips. Wow, look at EJ. EJ got rejected all the way down. Why? Because we know why. This resistance. Yeah, there's no trade here. There is no trade here. Now all we can do is force a trade. Force a trade, and that's not the best thing to do. That's not the best thing to do, and we should avoid that. I think UZCAT might continue to the upside, maybe after a small pullback. But not gonna trade anything. There's no need. Do you consider this as a setup? Let's take a look. Euro GBP. If it does close below, then yeah, it looks good. But we'll see if it does close below. Need to wait for the candle close. Very slow day. That is true. So let's see if we can play some games here. USD JPY double top. I don't know about double top because I don't trade double tops.
Human bioaugmentation has become commonplace throughout the developed world.
The sheer scale of this disaster has overwhelmed the authorities. Superstorms continue to hammer the region, hampering relief efforts.
Try and keep up, all right?
That technical's mine. Give me some cover fire. Get to the bridge. I'll keep them busy. Ready's got you from here.
Better hustle. Pickups 5 out. On me! On me! Exfil is across the bridge up ahead. They'll still be right on our ass. We've set charges all across the base to cover our exfil. We detonate as soon as we're across the...
This game is not that good, to be honest. It's not that good, to be honest, but don't have anything else to do,
Follows
so
us.
I don't really understand what was the point here. And it is very dark. Always guns and killing. Why? I don't know. It's fun, maybe. Because there's not enough other good games except these. That's maybe the reason. So yeah, nothing happening, to be honest, guys. So I think we should end the London session here.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I'm end my day over here because I feel not comfortable to risk my profit of week on a
Yeah,
trade.
there's no need, I think. There's no need. Maybe we'll see later on if we do get a clean trade, but for now, nothing. For now, there's nothing. GJ maybe later on it's gonna give us something, but we have another hour to wait, so there's no
Yeah.
need. We're just gonna be here waiting. So
And
better go and maybe do something else.
I monitor GJ and UCAT.
Yeah,
Both are in
we'll see.
consolidation boxes. I will just take a trade if we break out of these boxes.
Yeah, we're gonna keep in touch. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. Thank you all. Have a nice weekend and protect your profits today. There's no need to trade or to risk the normal risk. I took a 5 pip loss, so we'll see. Maybe I'll make it back later if we do get a good setup only. Not gonna risk on weak breakouts, messy charts. So we'll see. See you for now. Have a nice day, then a nice weekend.
Thank you,
Thank you all.
Seth. Thank you.